Hi, crafty friends. Come on in. Come on in. All right, I know I'm just a couple minutes late. I'm telling you, all those memes about crafting, oh, this will just take 5 minutes, and it always takes longer. There's always some fun issue that the crafting either goes more, or you have problems, or your tech has to be all re-logged in because it updated, all that fun stuff. But it's okay because we're here and I have got a project to share with you. I am very excited about this. Alrighty, ready? Okay, here we go. Hi, crafty friends. It's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. It is Friday, December 16th, 2022. So that will pertain to any offers from Stampin' Up! And from me. But this project, if you find this video a couple years later, oh my goodness, fast forward, get to the project. You are gonna have a great time with this one. Okay, if you should be here now, of course, give me the likes, give me the loves, let me know that you're watching. And it's totally cool. If you're watching on the replay, same thing, let me know. I am happy to share the crafting with you there. All right, I'm checking all my lights, making sure. Let's see. Oh, there's always a little bit of shadows, but you know, I do the best I can. All right, so I'm gonna switch the camera and I am just gonna jump in so that we can get this started. Let's go here. Ta-da! And I'll hang out down here with you. Oh my gosh, my friends. I know, like this, you can't really tell. Let me see. Okay, so it looks kind of cool, right? It is, this is I don't think we sell this box anymore. And it's almost a fit. I'm gonna use it because I don't have one and I'm not gonna take the time to make a special box, but you totally could do that. So at my yoga studio, we've been having a little gift shop. And one of our yoga students is, well, we have a couple students that are artists, and she had these beautiful, beautiful, sorry, I'm fixing my hair there, hand-painted luminaries for sale in our little market. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally Stampin' Up! Those. And so anyway, I just want to share it with you. Look at this. So it is a tea light. Let's see if I can turn it on. Let's see if it'll glow. Oh, look at the little glow in there. They're little tea light hanging little luminaries. So I was like, I could totally do this. And so I went a little crazy. When I got home, I ordered tea lights and I ordered floral wire so that I could make these. Look at that. So I'm going to gift these to my neighbors. We always do a little gift exchange. Last year I just gave them cards, which is a great gift, but I was like, ooh. So I'm going to make these and box them up and give them to them like this. I think it's really cool. Isn't it cool, Jill? Oh my gosh, okay, good. I'm glad someone's here live because I'm like, really? Oh, like I can't even tell you how excited I am about these. And I'm gonna show you how to make them and I'm gonna show you some, well, I only made a few alternates because I'm making a whole bunch of these. So I made I have like 6 red houses, but I wanna do them a mix like this where they get either 2 of one and 1 of the other or 3 different ones. So the house, what is the house? That is the Ringed with Nature stamp set, of which literally I don't have here anywhere. Okay, I don't know where it is, but I think it's the Ringed with Nature stamp set. If somebody knows, let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one here so I can show you. I'm gonna turn that back on too. And tea lights, the cool thing is you can actually replace the batteries. So I will put in the, it's too bad I'm not a affiliate with Amazon, right? I will put a link to the tea lights and to the wire, maybe, but you could definitely find it. It's floral wire and tea lights. Okay, so let me show you how to make one. So first, of course, I'm looking for my scrap. Okay, because we're gonna stamp pine cones this time. We're gonna make this one with the little pine cones, and I used the red wire because the wire I ordered came with, ooh, I feel like I got a little extra, and you're gonna get gluey. The wire I ordered, I got all colors. It was a whole pack, one pack. I got silver and gold, copper, red, green, and black. And I thought that was really fun. So I thought, I made the pine cones and I thought it looked pretty with the red wire. It would also look good with the gold or the silver. So we're gonna stamp pine cones and put one together. I'm just feeling where it's sticky. Okay. All right, so you need a piece of paper, and this I did already put in the description because it's pretty easy. It's 3 by 5. This is I did not measure hers. I literally took one picture and I was like, oh, I can do this. But what was pretty fortunate, I did a sampler class recently, and I had to cut the 12 by 12 paper down to 9 by 9, which gave me these long 3-inch strips. So I was like, dude, I'm just gonna run with it. So they are 3 by 5. Okay, so is that all? That's all you need of measurements. Oh, and then the wire is 6 to 7 inches. And if someone has an idea of how you get the kinks out better, let me know. I'm using my bone folder. And when I got this wire, I was really worried. I could not find our wire cutters downstairs in the storage room. But luckily, now don't use your snips unless you have multiple ones and one you're gonna let them go. Luckily, it cuts with regular scissors. Okay, so let's stamp a little bit. So one thing I think I would recommend, you could add a little bit of die cuts, and I haven't done it, but I wouldn't add too much because then you won't get the glow through the paper. And I think these would look pretty hung on your tree. They would look pretty like on a shelf, you know, just with their little handles forward or back or up. You know, you could probably squeeze the thing and keep them up and make a little vignette with them. I don't know. And our students bought them up. And I'm telling you, if you do craft shows, I don't know if we could sell ours for as much because they're not really hand painted, although you could hand paint them in some way. It was a 3-pack for $30. And she had nice boxes though that it came with so that you could gift it and store it. But anyway, and she's selling them in 2 places in downtown Frederick, which I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Christmas season stamp set because I love pine cones. And I've stamped a billion houses and I've got to stamp more. Okay, and if you do the houses, if you look on my stories, I showed you, it took me like 20 times to line my Stamparatus up because I tried freehanding the houses. And my first one came out perfect. I was like, oh, this will be easy. And then I could not get the little roofs, to go on the houses correctly. So then I decided to use I'm gonna change the heights. I decided to use my Stamparatus, and it still took me forever to figure it out. But luckily I did not take it off because I did a whole bunch and I need to do a few more. Okay, I think I like that. And then we're gonna do a lot of green. And so they don't have to be exactly the same. In the way the lady's selling them, and wait till you see, I did do one emboss. Ooh, star cutouts on the top. That might be kind of neat, yeah. She, in her 3-packs, it was all trees, but she did pretty like sunset and bright colors and winter. They were nice, but she had one that would be embossed in there. And so I'm gonna show you what I did to emboss one. All right. I'm going to stamp leaves kind of like everywhere here. Let's see, give this one some. So I just thought I would experiment. And you could make them cutesy, you could make them classic. Although I'm worried, I guess pine cones and pine boughs might not show up very much on your Christmas tree. So maybe you want to do something that's a little bit more exciting. Let's see. Now I'm going to stamp it off and just give more backgroundy ones. So yeah, so I don't know if this set is the best idea. Although for a little vignette somewhere, like a little display in your house, I think this would be very cute. Okay, that's good enough. Look at that. So you're going to stamp. Good. So I don't know if you guys are thinking put something on the top. One thing you want to be careful of is if you put something on the top, I don't know, you won't get as much glow. So it kind of depends on how much glow you get. But I don't know, I would experiment. Take it and run with it. You might come up with a way better idea than me, but I am just stamping them. Okay, so then you take your piece of paper and your bone folder. Haha, I see Cheryl said vellum. That's the one. That's why I was almost late on the video. I have a vellum one to show you. Oh my goodness, it's very beautiful. And I even figured out how to do the adhesive where you don't notice it very much. But it takes a little bit more time. So it's a matter of how much time do you have, you know, this sounds terrible, but how much will the person appreciate it if you put a ton more work into it? Okay, so soften the paper and then roll it up in a little tube and just hold it for a minute. Not a whole minute, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, so I want to see if you guys start running with this idea. I want to see what you made. It is so cool. Okay, now I need my silicone mat so I don't make a mess on my fresh new grid paper. Okay, look at how yours will close because there's a tiny bit of overlap. It's like a 1/4 inch overlap. And decide which way, oh, I like it better that way, which way you like it to overlap. Okay, that's an easy thing to do. Then, oh, where's my tea lights? Okay, I'll grab one. Actually, let me show you before I put the glue on. So I ordered a whole box. It's 50. Oh my gosh, now I can't even open the box. And look how many I've used already. I've used a lot. Is it just 2 rows? So it must be 2 rows of 25. Yeah. Okay, well, I've already used a whole bunch of them. So pop out your little tea light. Have it ready. Okay, let me double check. I decided I want that. Okay, so the side you want up, run your glue. Now, can you use tear tape? I think you can, but I know that the glue is strong, and if someone's hanging this on their tree, I don't want it to fall apart, right? So I know the glue will hold, and then the vellum one, I'll show you what I did. I used our adhesive sheets. Okay, so 2 little lines down here. So you're gonna have to explore, but I learned a few lessons today, and this is what is working for me. Okay, so then you take your tea light and you put it in the middle. You put your paper there. I know everybody's probably super excited. I was so excited when I saw them. I was like, oh, those are so pretty. And then I was like, dude, I could Stampin' Up those. And then you're gonna wrap it around. Okay, get that bottom, and you wanna hold it snug. Snug, snug, snug. See that? Nice and tight. And then I'm gonna squeeze this together. And if you get your glue, ooh, I think I got it right this time. If you get your glue just right, it won't squirt out. And then you can hold it. And it doesn't take that long. And I'm just rubbing it and squeezing it together. That sounds super weird. Don't take that any way the wrong way. Oh my gosh, this one is so pretty. Look at that. And my tea lights have little legs, so my paper comes down below the edge of the bottom because it's easy to do it from flat. So if your tea light doesn't have, I don't know why these have little legs, they just do. If yours doesn't have little legs, don't worry about it, just put it flush to your table. And look how easy that was. I'm already done. Already done. Okay, then you bring in your small hole punch. If you don't have a small hole punch, this is when I'd be like, yep, you gotta buy one. And do I measure? No, I just put it in and give it a punch. Okay, so that one was pretty close. I think normally I do it a hair lower, but okay, so I just punch my holes. And then I'm doing red wire on these because I thought that'd be fun, and I forgot to pre-cut a piece. So this wire, and I'm pretty sure you can buy this wire at Michael's. I'm doing, I think that one was 6.5, somewhere between 6 and 7, depending on how big you like your, what do you call it, handle. And then I just cut it. Like I said, I couldn't find my wire cutters, and I was like, well, and I was really bummed. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to make this project today. But luckily it worked with scissors. But as I said, don't use your snips. Use some old scissors. Okay, and then I just take my bone folder and I try to get the kinks out because this wire has little kinks. And then at the end, I just take my fingers. Luckily this wire is pretty easy. I don't do jewelry making. All my jewelry making friends, you're gonna have all the supplies you need to do this. And I roll that in, and then it goes from the outside in, and you squeeze it. Oh my gosh, so this is when you're only doing one and you're not doing something where you have to line it up and do a ton of stamping, I mean, this is like a 10-minute project. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Because I already figured out a lot of the kinks for you. And then let's turn it on, and look at that. How pretty is that? Yes, they're so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. Everybody's getting these for Christmas now. I am such a last minute Nelly. Sorry for anybody named Nelly. It's a nice name. I'm just like, it takes, look at that. Look how pretty that is. And then when you do a couple, now you could just give one, but But you could do, I think the little 3-pack looks super nice. Oh, look how cute those are. They are so sweet. Okay, so let me show you a couple of the other ones I made, and then definitely I am going to share these on my social media tomorrow, pictures. And if you make some, let me know. I'd love to see what you do. Look at your stamp sets, figure out what would work for you, have fun. Okay, so there's those. And then if you go back to the houses, I'm kind of excited about these. Look, I did my houses in bright colors. I thought that would be fun. And I stamped the little snow and put them all on there. So see, I changed the trees. Oh, okay, I guess I have green trees on two, and I did pink trees on this one, so I would put that one in the middle. Yeah, break that up. So I did bright houses, and then someone mentioned vellum, and you are correct. Look at, oh, let me turn it on. Look at that with the vellum. Now the vellum is definitely a little more delicate feeling, so definitely be careful who you give that to. I stamped, this is the tree. I just stamped it a bunch of times at different heights. This is the tree from the reindeer set. You know, I don't know what anything is called. Yeah, so you can't make them without the tea light. So that was the problem. But I did get them. I ordered them on Tuesday, and I got them on Thursday, and today's Friday. And I made a whole bunch of these already. But I think they're a great gift. So and if you don't have Amazon, you can go to Michael's or Target. I bet you can buy... Ooh, Teresa sees gnomes on them. You could totally do little gnomes. So I would just be cautious not to put too much. Don't go too much, but there you go. What else did I need to show you? Oh, so if you do vellum, here's my secret that I figured out. Cut your adhesive strip and put it across the bottom. Cut it almost as wide as your tea light, okay? And then, let's see if you can see that. It is very faint, and then I cut a little strip of the adhesive sheet and I put that on and attached it there. So that way you don't have the glompy glue line or the Stampin' Seal line or Seal Plus line. Do that. And I think we could heat emboss the white paper. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow, is I'm going to do some on the basic white too. So I think it's a super fun project, and I had never seen it before, and that made me very excited. So I totally 100% case this. I don't even know what the lady's name is, and I just thought they were super, super fun. So there you go. Oh, and I was going to share, if you have an old set, where's the one? I dug out this. I think I might make some, because see these trees that are a little smaller? There's big and small trees, this in the pines. So I might do that. And what I was thinking was doing this part in like gold or silver and stamping this part in green, but just on basic white. That is my idea. Ooh, an embossing folder. Yes. Oh, Jill, that's a great idea. Emboss the vellum or emboss this. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool idea. See, I told you, you guys are going to run with this idea and come up with such cool ideas. So there you go. Little mini luminaries. So I will do the picture tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a little sunshine so I can get a decent picture of them. Gray days are not great for photography. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay, I'm excited. Oh, I did it again. Hold on. There we go. I'm so excited people showed up. I'm so excited you like this project, because I was very, very excited, and it was easier to do than I expected, and now it'll be super easy because I figured out a few measurements and things for you. If you have questions, comments, requests, let me know. And oh my gosh, I almost totally forgot. I did Handmade Holidays Week, the last week, and I was calling it a pop-up class or a mini class. If you order, it has to be by tonight, or it could be by tomorrow. I'm going to do it on Sunday. If you spend $40 or more and use my host code, of which I do not have to show you because it's in my notebook, I'm going to send you a free mini class. It'll be 4 of the projects, and it'll vary. I'm not going to send you, I don't know, it'll vary. It's a surprise. And I'll send it to you for free. So if you need a little last shopping, and if anybody needs gift certificates, I can totally do gift certificates for you. I can even send them to you digitally. So if you say to your husband or your boyfriend or your sister, hey, I want some Stampin' Up! From Audra, I can make that happen. So questions, comments, requests are totally welcome. Big thank yous to everybody. I hope your holiday cards and your Christmas crafting is going well. Oh, I got 28 more cards in the mail today. Go me. So I hope I'm going to get all the rest in by Monday. So anyway, I'll see you soon.